It is Tuesday at Le Mans, and welcome into this video on Sportscar365. Ryan Myrehn standing by with the Keating Motorsports trio. I got Ben to my left, Ben Keating, of course, Ricky Taylor, and Jeroen Bleekemolen here as well. It is a day without any on-track activity, guys, but still plenty of things for you to do, and you were just running through all the paces of your pit stops and your driver changes. And we'll start with you, Ben. I know you're nursing a little bit of a wrist injury from the accident at Detroit. Has that been any kind of a holdup for you at this point?
Not too bad. It's just a light sprain. And just, the only thing that makes it difficult in the driver change is reaching for that right side lap belt. So good thing we have a driver change helper. And the other Ben can reach it and handle all of that for me, so I don't have to reach down there. Driving the car is no problem.
Ricky, you've been driving different LMP2 based cars so far this season, transitioning now to the Riley for this race. What has that transition been like?
Yeah, I mean, these new LMP2 cars are amazing to drive. As you can see from the lap times from the test, they're super quick. But the main new thing for me has been the engine, going from the 6.2 liter Cadillac engine to the much smaller Gibson. Top speeds are still very high, but yeah, definitely a learning process there. The car has been nice to drive, really responds well to changes, and I think we have a lot of work to do still to catch the Orecas, but that's why we have so much practice.
One interesting statistic, I suppose, coming into Le Mans is all three of these guys lead their respective championships in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. Jeroen and Ben in the GTD class, and then Ricky with Wayne Taylor Racing in prototype. Jeroen, does any of the momentum in a completely different car in a completely different series, does any of that transition here to Le Mans?
Oh, it can only help. It doesn't hurt anything, for sure. We're all having a really good season, and I think all the motivation is high up, and yeah, everybody is on top of their game. So for sure, yeah, it's a good feeling to be leading championships. I was almost going to say back home, because that's almost how it feels like for me now, being one of the American drivers out here. But yeah, for sure, it's good to be leading those championships, and hopefully we can carry some of the momentum here.
We had a notebook item about this yesterday at Sportscar365.com, but in case you missed that, viewers can see these guys are putting the suit in fire suit. Ben, what was the story behind this pretty special getup you guys have this year?
Well, something I've actually wanted to do for a long time. I think it's a lot of fun, and hey, we all put in a lot of work to make these race cars go fast. You got to have a little fun at some time also. So it was great fun to show up in the square at Le Mans yesterday for scrutineering, dressed in our suits. Fire suits and tuxedo suits. So great fun, and the reaction has been incredible. I think Bill was a little nervous about what these might look like when I told him what Keating Motorsports was doing with our fire suits, but the reaction's been great. Stand 21 did a great job on our tuxes.
And we talked about having fun. I'm sure it's a little bit more fun when you're on the pace and having a chance to compete. The test, I know, didn't go quite the way you guys had hoped going back a couple of weeks. I'm sure you've regrouped. How confident do you two feel about the package that you have and the LMP2 car in general?
Yeah, I mean, the field's very competitive. We're really going to have to focus on getting the most out of the practice sessions. Obviously, at the test day, we only really got to run in the afternoon session with the fuel leak in the morning. All the other cars have 12, 13 cars per constructor. We only have the one Riley, so there's a lot on our plate. But the good news is, the car, is comfortable to drive. So for 24 hours, at least we're not on the ragged edge every corner. So we'll keep working on it, and hopefully we can make some big steps.
Jeroen, happy to be back here at Le Mans with Ben for another year, another try at this race.
Yeah, it's always great to be here. It's great to be back with a lot of familiar faces, and yeah, it's been a few years now working with these guys. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and yeah, we have to try to do many laps in practice. I think we didn't do as many as we liked at the test day. So hopefully we can get more mileage done in practice before the race, and then hopefully get closer to the top.
These guys had the group photo this morning, still on the docket, I believe, as a autograph session. So things for these guys to do before it's all said and done, and we've got plenty of coverage headed your way throughout the day and throughout the week at Sportscar365.com. Guys, thanks so much for the time. We'll check back in with another video tomorrow. Thanks for watching.